Chelsea 3, PSG 0. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, I've got to get him out. Get him out. Get him out, Alex. Get him out, son. Woo! You are not only speaking to the European champions, we are the Club World Cup champions. And there is more weight to the Europa Conference League than the Champions League based on what we've seen today, because PSG were fucking shit. Unbelievable. On a more serious note, what a performance. What a game. How do you describe that? How do you dissect that and compare it to any of the other games that we've played in this competition? You really can't. There is no game where we've matched a performance like that, even remotely. That was just amazing. I mean, it's just, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But you know what I can believe is that I believe that I'm wrong. I believe that I'm wrong. I believe that MARESCA you proved me wrong. You proved me wrong. You have my respect. I mean, you earned my respect finishing in the Champions League and winning the Conference League, but you have earned my respect. And to be honest with you, how can I criticize a manager that has a season like that? How do I criticize a manager who wins the Club World Cup against opposition where we were by far the underdogs? If you spoke to 10 people, I'd say 8 of those people would have PSG to win the game easily. And that's not even them being unfair. That's the logical approach, isn't it? PSG are a better team than us. Let's not sit here and act like Chelsea have been playing the best football that you can play in this competition. You know, we've improved as the competition has gone on, but the first 3 games I was pretty underwhelmed. You know, we beat LAFC. It was poor. We lost to Flamengo. We beat Esperance again, still underwhelming. And then we finally started to pick up some rhythm against Benfica and Palmeiras, playing better in both of those games. And we dealt with Fluminense well in the semi-final. But this PSG performance, it wasn't just about being mature, implementing tactics. It was also about having the quality to shine through and get the result. And there's so many things that we can talk about in this game and praise. I mean, we have to start with individuals, really, don't we? And then we can obviously go to the manager and the whole team performance as well. First player who deserves tremendous amount of credit is Cole Palmer. 2 goals and 1 assist in a final. This is a player I've criticized throughout the season because I don't believe that he's performed to the same level under Enzo Maresca as he did under Pochettino. But one thing we can say is even if he's not as good, that doesn't mean he's been bad. And he has risen to a level. He rose to a level today that proves that he is a top player with a top mentality, should be playing for a top club like Chelsea. Top clubs need top players. Chelsea has always been known as a top club. But who was going to carry the mantelpiece after Drogba, after Hazard? Who was going to be the next player to bring Chelsea into the limelight? Who's going to carry the midfield after Kante? Fucking brilliant, man. Brilliant. Honestly, I cannot believe it. Cole Palmer, what a magical performance. Magical. Just looks so good the whole game. Finding the space, driving into the spaces, defensively working hard. And both goals were just bang, limbs, bang, limbs. 2-0 up. I'm thinking, what's going on? What's going on here with 2? What? I was in disbelief. I'd just been going from watching Wimbledon where it was chilled out, and I thought, if you watch the Wimbledon final, that was on today as well, about 4 hours earlier. The timing was perfect. The Wimbledon match finished. I had 15 minutes to prepare for the game, and I'm thinking, Reece James in midfield, really? Is that the way we're going to approach this? And I think that's what a lot of people thought. Before the game, I didn't have a prediction, but I did say two things. I said PSG will either smash us or this will be, a Chelsea win, but it won't be clear cut. It won't be clear and obvious. But I mean, that was the most clear and obvious victory you could have. 3-0 in a cup final. Really, it should have been more. And from PSG's perspective, they should have scored as well because they had some great chances. But just going back to Cole Palmer again, this guy is just unbelievable. He's incredible. And credit to him, credit to his mentality, credit to his ability to just fucking put the ball in the back of the net when we needed it. I mean, you don't want to overcomplicate it too much. Let's not get to the nitty-gritty. We've won the second title under Enzo Maresca. Who's the clown now? Apparently I am, because I'm the one who doubted him in the beginning. And I take full ownership for that. I take full ownership, and I say to the comments, tear me to bits, pull up the receipts, because I deserve it for being critical of this man and believing that he couldn't get anything done in this Chelsea job, Enzo Maresca. He has proven that he is capable of managing this side. And he has proven, we have been proven wrong based on this tournament, based on this season. If you look at it as a whole, there's obviously things you can dissect and that can improve the style of play, certain individuals. But my God, I mean, Enzo Maresca, man, you have... Oh, wow. You've won me over. You've won me over with this game. You have won me over. And it feels really weird to say that. But this manager what he's done is incredible. I don't care if we didn't. I don't care. People say, oh, but we didn't play good opponents to get to the final. Hello? Al Hilal knocked out Man City. Fluminense knocked out Al Hilal. Benfica knocked out Bayern. They beat good teams. We had to beat the teams that beat those teams. So let's not sit here and act like, we didn't deserve to be in the final. We absolutely deserved it. And then we beat the best team of the lot anyway, PSG 3-0. PS go home. PS go back to France. And I saw Luis Enrique trying to basically push Andre Santos at the end. What was that about, Luis Enrique? Maybe he's just jealous. I cannot believe the attitude from some of the PSG players as well at the end of that match. Donnarumma, Luis Enrique, what a disgusting way to go out. I mean, if you're going to go out with some class. Let's not sit here and act like the Club World Cup is more valuable than the Champions League, because it's not. But the better team won today. We weren't even better by a margin. We were so much better. So much better. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Who else do I need to give credit to? Marc Cucurella. Fantastic. He saved us in the semi-final with his goal line clearance. And again, fantastic. If it wasn't for his block at the beginning of the match within the first 15 minutes, I think it was, Doué tried to cross the ball in and he read the ball, he intercepted it. If it wasn't for that piece of defending, Chelsea could have lost this game today. Because as we know, football is about momentum as well as anything. And if you have momentum, you can use it to push forward and drive and make things. Oh God, I can't even get the words out. Can't even fucking get the words out. We are the world champions. Cucurella, well done, mate. I don't have an Australia. I would drink it if I could. Robert Sanchez. I went on TalkSport a couple of days ago and I spoke to Alan Brazil and I said the only reason we will lose this Club World Cup final is because it's because of a mistake from Robert Sanchez. That's what I said. I said that. This guy was sensational. He was unbelievable. I mean, it was world class. I mean, that is Robert Sanchez in a way. You have some games where he's absolutely shite, and then you have the odd one where he's unbelievable and he's a world beater. What a game to choose to God. What a game to have your best performance for Chelsea. Honestly, that was better than Bournemouth in a lot of ways. It was better than Bournemouth because of the occasion, because of the circumstance, because of the pressure, because of the fact that he still had so many doubters after playing quite well by his standards up to the final. There was still a moment right at the end of the match from Robert Sanchez. There was still a moment. But let's not. How can you criticize that guy? This doesn't change my opinion on him being Chelsea's number one. I still believe that he's not consistent enough. And you need to be consistent to win Premier Leagues. And small mistakes will cost you. We still see moments every game where teams can capitalize. And if they do, you know, that's not what you want from your goalkeeper. But you can't take away from the good things he did. Absolutely fantastic. Gusto! Jesus Christ. I love Gusto. I've always been a fan of Gusto. I believe that Gusto... I believe that Gusto's had a lot of hate, unnecessary hate. Like, let's not act like he's been great under Enzo Maresca. He hasn't. He's not been great. But this tournament, he's been better. And a bit like Chelsea, he's grown into the tournament. He's got better as it's gone. And in the final, great performance defensively in a lot of ways. Obviously, there's moments where, you know, players are going to get past you, but that's all part. I mean, you are up against one of the best attacks in world football. But, you know, he was a contributor to one of Cole Palmer's goals as well, which is brilliant. And, Nuno Mendes, such a great left back, but we targeted him well. I mean, he had no chance. But PSG's midfield just didn't have the opportunity to control the game. They were never in control. I mean, they had the ball, but Chelsea then got men behind the ball and they couldn't break us down. And when they did, we had the composure to defend in an intelligent way without challenging in a rash way and conceding a silly foul or penalty. We were so mature with the way we defended, and the referee was, I'll be honest, it wasn't great. If we're totally honest, the referee was pretty poor, very strict. I don't think the Caicedo yellow card was a yellow. I don't think that all of the yellow cards were deserved. But then we speak about yellow cards. Let's speak about red cards. I mean, wow. Can you believe that João Neves, he pulled Cucurella's hair and he thought he was going to get away with it. Anthony Taylor part 2. No, thank you. Straight onto VAR, red card. He didn't even complain. Off you pop, mate. Oh, it's just unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable. If anyone criticizes anything about this performance today, you are a fucking clown. How can you criticize this Chelsea team the way we're going? How can you criticize us? Just enjoy it. Please enjoy it. But also appreciate the fact that actually we are pretty good. We're a good team. We are a good team. There's no doubt we have weaknesses. You know, we don't have depth at left back. You could argue we need another winger. You could also argue that we need another right back, maybe even a centre back. Okay. There are areas that we can improve, and a goalkeeper, obviously. But today our goalkeeper performed just fine. Let's give Robert Sanchez the credit he deserves. 10 out of 10 performance. 10 out of 10 from Robert Sanchez. Fucking sensational. I'll give Cole Palmer the man of the match because he got the assist for João Pedro as well. But Robert Sanchez is a close second. Very close second. And João Pedro as well, coming into the Chelsea fold, scoring those amazing goals against Fluminense, and then scoring that chip over Donnarumma. He couldn't do anything about it. He could do nothing. And what he brings to this team, can you not see the difference between him and Nicholas Jackson? We saw Nicholas Jackson come on against Fluminense in the second half. That's what we could have had in this final if we hadn't assigned João Pedro. And Maybe we decided not to go with Delap. And now we have a player with João Pedro who's just an all-round player. There's not one thing that he's great at. He's good at a number of things. He can go out wide. He can hold the ball up. He can control. He can make runs. He can chip the goalkeeper. He can score goals. And he can link up well. It's a testament to our recruitment, which we have been very critical of in this fan base. Very critical, especially on this channel. It is a testament to our recruitment. The best way to shut fans up is to be successful. And, you know, my stance is this. I'm certainly not going to shut up because I'm going to scream loud and proud that we're Club World Cup champions. But I have been proven wrong about Enzo Maresca. I have been proven wrong. I feel very happy, very, very happy and very proud. I said I would have been proud even if we lost the game, and I honestly stand by that. I would have still been proud. I would have still been, you know, really, really chuffed with what Chelsea could achieve, even to get to this point, which I think is remarkable in terms of the prize money as well. We've done ourselves a massive favor financially with this tournament, winning $100 million because we're the champions. It's just incredible, absolutely incredible. Even Donald Trump was there. I mean, bloody hell. So if they say, who do you support? I'm sure he'll say Chelsea now, because I think that's probably the only team he's ever watched. I thought Delap did seriously well when he come on, and he was the right decision by Maresca to bring him on, because we were able to counterattack so effectively and find those gaps, find those spaces. And Delap should have really scored 2 goals. A great save by Donnarumma, and then obviously he had that one-on-one chance as well. Really excited to see what Delap can do for this club. I'm a huge fan of Delap. Really big fan. I think that's a bargain. And then that midfield as well, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo. Can we complain? Can we really complain? I mean, I always thought it was going to be a tough battle against João Neves and Vitinha, but on fire. Absolutely on fire. And then Reece James is in the midfield as well. And I didn't think he'd be up to it today. I really didn't. I thought against PSG, that tempo, it's fine doing it against Real Betis. It's a little bit different when he come on and obviously performed to an exceptional standard. He was inverting at that time. But he was actually in the midfield today, starting as a midfielder because Gusto was out wide. Sorry, on the right. And he was allowed to overlap as well, which was really good. Love seeing Gusto get further up the pitch. Brilliant. Reece James, exceptional performance in the midfield. Exceptional. I still don't think I want to see it every week, especially if we're against a low block. But what this does open your eyes to is if we're up against a team that give you more space, give us more space, then we can capitalize on that. And James is not a bad distributor whatsoever. He's really not. His passing's good, really, really good. And he was composed. He didn't give away possession in silly, in a silly way. It's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Pedro Neto as well. Can we give that man a round of applause? He's been our player of the tournament. He has been the best player for Chelsea in the Club World Cup. I know he didn't score. I know he didn't get assists today. His work rate was sensational on that left-hand side, helping out Cucurella. If it wasn't for his help, it would have been a very different game. And he come off. Keep your head held high, my friend. And I'm sure he'll probably dedicate that win to Diego Jota, who was a friend of his as well from Portugal. Obviously, we know that he passed away, and he could have gone home. He could have gone back to Portugal. He could have taken some time out. He was allowed to take time out, and he said, "No, I want to push forward in the Club World Cup. I want to win this competition," and he's fucking done it. Pedro Neto, you are an inspiration to young men out there about how to deal with adversity. And there's no two ways about it. Absolutely. Just such a mature player, such a mature performance throughout the tournament, scoring goals, getting involved defensively, just on top of it all the time. You can't criticize that. Chalobah, Colwell, well done to both of you. Well done to Tosin as well for the previous rounds. He competed in them, but it was the right decision not to play Tosin because of PSG's press. Well done to all of our defenders there. Have I missed anyone out? Honestly. Well done to MARESCA again. I say well done to MARESCA, honestly. Well fucking done. Well done, mate. And I repeat it. And I stand loud and proud and I say it. I was wrong about Enzo MARESCA. I was wrong. I am so glad that I was wrong. I'm surprised, but that man has proven himself. I'm sorry, he's proven himself. If you don't back that manager, or at least support the fact that he can achieve great things with this team, we've seen it. And my issue with MARESCA was always the fact that he played for Leicester. What had Leicester ever done? What had he ever done? Like, it's an assistant manager. You saw what Liverpool's assistant manager did when he took a job. We saw what Stephen Gerrard's assistant did when he took a permanent role at Rangers. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy. And MARESCA's come in and he just looks like a proper manager. And I'm embarrassed to say that I couldn't see that. A lot of people told me. Doesn't take away from some of the things that I've been annoyed about. I mean, that's still, those points are still valid, but this is a results-based industry, and he got the results. So again, hats off to MARESCA, hats off to Chelsea, and we can enjoy the rest of our summer until we play Crystal Palace. Fucking brilliant. Subscribe to the channel, guys. I am so, it's brilliant. Woo! Yes. What more to say? What more to say? We are the champions of the world. We are the champions of Europe. We're in the Champions League. Let me know in the comments how you feel. In the words of Alexander Usyk, I am I'm in my feels. Fuck me. Up the Chelsea.